I had a meet and greet with Katy for the Prismatic for the World Witness Tour. It was the best, worst day of my life. Like, yeah, so let's get into it. The meet and greet room was so fun. There was like candy out. It had like pictures of her everywhere. There were seats where you could sit on. I sat on a table. I thought it was a chair.
Oh my god, you're gonna break it. Maria! Girl.
I was high in the sky. I smoke like every day, okay? So what? Thanks to 2018 technology, there is this thing called a weed pen. I wasn't planning to like smoke until after the meet and greet because, like, you know, I don't want to be high. Katy was an hour late, so I got bored. I started smoking it in the corner. There was like a little arcade game and I was sitting there and I was like sneaking puffs. Little did I know that the weed oil that I was smoking had something else in it. This is a lesson to learn. Do not do drugs because it might be laced with some shit. Not even 10 minutes exactly after I started smoking this, she came and I was like, okay. So by the time I got to her, I just thought like, oh yeah, I was like feeling good, I was loose. I stick out my hand and I like say, hi, I'm Maria. Nice to meet you, Maria. Nice to meet you, Maria. Nice to meet you, Maria. And then she said my name and I was like, oh my god. After she said hi to me, she approached me and she was like, what's that? And she touched like the top of my shirt. I was like, oh, haha. It's my Sharpie. See, I put it in there because the people that were running the meet and greet, they're like, don't let any of us catch you with a Sharpie because we will take it. And I'm like, oh shit. What is this?
I was like, are you okay, girl? You didn't get that looked at.
Then we started talking and I pulled out my handy dandy flashcards because I am a nerd. God was with me. He was like, girl, you're gonna need those flashcards. The first thing that I read was, I wanted to like, I don't know, touch her hand. This is her hand, this is my hand. That's all that happened. And then I looked up at her. I was shook. She looked like a fucking alien. People say her eyes in real life are like big. They were huge and like black. I thought all the conspiracy theories were true. She's a fucking alien lizard person. And so I looked down at my cards and I'm like, oh shit, what just happened? Like, what's going on? I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm nervous. Then I made the connection. I'm like, fuck, that fucking weed pen. Like, I'm like freaking the fuck out. I'm looking at my cards and I see tsunami. Is tsunami about sex with girls? And so I said that and she's like, it is about sex.
It is about sex. But not necessarily just with that. I mean, it's just, oh, okay. It's just about, like, it's just an analogy for.
When I talk to people, I kind of talk to them from a fair distance. I like my bubble, my like personal space bubble. So she kind of popped it. She like touched me on my arm and she pulled me in, looking like a fucking alien. And she's touching me and she's like, orgasms. Inside, I was freaking the fuck out. Like, I just wanted to run out of the room.
I saw the shoot video. That one was okay. By the way, that was so intense. That was a lot of work. Oh yeah, thank you.
So I'm like, just let me finish up. I have my fucking flashcards. I'm telling her, just wait one more second. I got a couple more things, Katy. Just let me tell you. I swear to God, I don't know what was in this weed, but it made me like so talkative. She's like, okay. She was cool with it. I don't even think she like noticed. Maybe she just thought I was fucking crazy. So then I proceeded to tell her how she saved my life. And I was like, something firework. I don't remember. I just rambled.
Word vomit.
That is exactly what I put out all over her in that meet and greet while I was just going, you saved me, Katy Perry, blah, 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 I love you so much, blah, 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 blah. Like, she was reacting to the shit that I was saying about my sad little life. And she hugged me twice. It was a great feeling, but I was numb. So when she hugged me, I looked like, and probably felt like a limped fish. Like, I never grew up hugging people that much. It felt like I was hugging somebody in church. I was like, oh, she's hugging me because of my sad story. Not that I'm complaining about it. Oh no, please, honey, touch me. She's so sweet though. I wish I wasn't high because then I would have remembered that moment. Regretful. So after that, I wouldn't shut up. She's like, how about we take a picture? I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about. And so at this point, she kind of like, you know that meme where like they hold their fist when you're like frustrated? It got to that point. I told my sister about this and she was like, oh, you made Katy Perry a little upset. Yeah, that was it. And then after the picture, I kind of just like looked back at her and I just walked away because I was still scared as hell, but she was an alien. And then I cried my way into the drop zone. Yeah, that's it. It was a fun high experience for me. I was tripping balls and I kept it together, so I get an A+.